What's up, everybody? FSC Trucking. We're still over here at the Guilty by Association Truck Show. And I met a lot of you guys. The show's over. But I met a lot of you guys over here, which is why I have no voice. So we're just going to have to muddle through it as best we can. Got Black Dog here. Black Dog was the star of the show, at least for us. Had him parked right over here. We had a booth set up. We're selling t-shirts. And did a pretty good showing. But we got to get on with it now. So we handled it. We handled what we had to handle. Black Dog did awesome. Now I really appreciate the fact that a lot of people were very patient with me, as I couldn't get videos done as fast, or even towards the end of the time, to get Shimon's green Cabover ready to get down here. To be honest, I didn't even have the time to even set up the cameras and film. It kind of sucked I wasn't able to film everything, but you know what, that's okay. I had to get the job done. So if you think about it, Shimon's Cabover's right here. This is the first time you're really seeing it all in its glory, or whatever glory I suppose it would have. Now the truck does, in the James Pretty style, start, run, drive, but it obviously needs a lot more work. But it did make a good showing here at the show, and it did what it needed to do. And its job was to make a good show for its sponsors, make a good show for Grinding Gears, and help get his channel to grow larger, help get the sponsorship, make this truck an actual running, driving, safe to operate truck, whether he's using it for shows or using it to haul freight. Either way, that's the goal with this, and we're still on the job. But good news for everybody on this channel, this is gonna pause for a little while, and the plan is once we get home, we're gonna get started working on Orwell instead of this. But this is not to be forgotten. It's just a matter of time that we'll get done, just a matter of time before we get done with both. But Orwell is the priority here on this shop, at this channel, so that's what we're gonna do. But I managed to get this done, and let me tell you, I love the fact I got that done, because a lot of people doubted me. There it is. Now, basically we're sitting here in an empty parking lot. The fun part is we've got to go deliver that Dodge. So here's the plan. We're gonna shut off the green APU. We're gonna fire up the 60 Series Detroit. We're gonna bobtail down the road, go get my trailer, and get that Dodge that's still sitting on it. Then we're gonna go down to Oklahoma. We're gonna go drop that off. Then we're gonna come back. We're gonna put my Razor on the back of the trailer this time. Then we're gonna put Shimon's Cabover in the well. And then we're gonna go home. That's the plan. Hopefully, when we get home, we'll be able to take a little bit of time off, maybe a day or two, sit in the house, relax, get a couple things done at the house, maybe. But I wanna relax, edit video, and get it done. Let me tell you, I'm very sore, very tired. We've done a lot of work in the last 2 weeks, between moving, working on trucks, working on trucks, working on trucks, working and working on trucks. Very tired, very sore. Don't mean to complain. It's just, that's what it is. So with that, I'm gonna give Jen the signal. She's gonna cut the green APU off and then fire up that mighty 60 Series Detroit right there. Now the green APU has been running my air conditioner while we were here sleeping, keeping us nice and cool. That green APU uses the engine, the 60 Series Detroit, and the radiator to keep its little engine cool. In the winter time, the green APU uses its engine to heat the big engine. That way it'll start up easy in the dead of winter, just like it was a nice hot summer day. All right, there we go. Black Doggy Dog is ready to ride. Once again, everybody, I am terribly sorry about not having a voice, but I spoke to so many of my best fans this past couple of days while we were here. I really appreciate everybody that showed up. Now, if anybody's got pictures, video, whatever, go to my Facebook, FSC Trucking's Facebook, tag me in it, however which way, FSC Trucking. If you got pictures of us, we were in the convoy too. So if you got pictures of me, Crystal Miller, Timmy, out in that convoy, put them somewhere and tag us. We'd love to post them up and show our fans the stuff that I didn't catch on video, or at least the outward looking in. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get Black Dog. Let's go ahead and get Black Dog's trailer and go get this Dodge done. Come on, I'll show you. Obviously, when we unloaded everything, it was kind of a mad scramble. Sadly, when we got here, it was kind of late in the day. So this is the truck we were hauling. I wanted to be here Thursday morning or even Wednesday night. That didn't happen. We didn't get out of my shop till Wednesday night. We got here Thursday late afternoon, unloaded everything and scrambled, dropped everything. But this we picked up in Minnesota in a previous video. This is going to a customer of mine in Oklahoma, about 45-minute drive from here. So we're gonna go ahead and put this crap away, deliver this, and then come back, and we'll load up everything else and then go home. Everybody's obviously asking the same question. What does Black Dog sound like with the brand new pipes on this thing? Well, getting ready to find out. not the biggest cab on planet Earth. Sitting up in there. I mean, I fit in there, but it's a little tight. I heard that buzzer go off, I was like, yep. we're back at 4 State Trucks. Now we just got to take the trailer back apart and load up my Razor and then load up Shimon's Cabover. So while we do that, we're going to head and fire up Shimon's Cabover, let it air up while we take the trailer apart and load the Razor. Amazing how nice that sounds, ain't it? Comes right to life. Got that on. Alright, we'll tie this down quick, then we'll get Shimon's truck on there. Alrighty, that's on the trailer now. I just got tied down, trailer together, we're out of here. Alright everybody, we're all loaded up. Let's get this show on the road. Homeward bound. Get up the road a little bit, we'll get some fuel. Then get to the shop, drop it all off. Then we'll start on the next adventure.